The word prevention to me means taking adequate steps now to reduce the signs and symptoms of ageing in the future, and I guess allowing women and men to remain more themselves for a longer time. I think the perception of beauty has changed quite dramatically in the last 10 years, mostly through the advent of social media. It's a much more global concept. Women are able to be exposed to many more treatments and options out there. But essentially, I think every single woman wants to be a more beautiful form of themselves. So perhaps women are more in touch with the options, but essentially they want the same thing, but in a more powerful form. We have a huge number of requests for all sorts of treatments, but probably the most requested is that I look tired. It's much more a feeling, an emotion, a request for help with a symptom rather than an actual physical ailment or a dissatisfaction with a particular area. For my mind, most of my patients actually present and are comfortable enough to open up with their underlying emotion that is attached to that request. Patients demand a natural treatment these days. The expectation and the fear is to have an unnatural result, and I would say that 90% of women think at least a year before they come into the practice, mainly because of fear about an unnatural result. It's not the pain, it's nothing to do with the treatment itself, it's the result that they worry about. Women want to look great, but it has to be undetectable. For me, I would like to see women understand their anatomy and the limitations of treatment, and to mould that somehow with the new images that are flooding in through social media. So for them to have a better idea about what is possible for themselves within natural proportion and limits, and to have a greater understanding of how we reach them, as opposed to having a general sort of idea about a result they might want but have no idea about the path to get there. So I'd like to see the future of beauty with women a lot more empowered, with a lot more education, to start making some more educated choices about how to become more beautiful.